I think for the bot, especially in the favor of, especially in particular for the Anti-Mage, he does have a lot of last hits, and so does the Ember Spirit, but if you compare them, Anti-Mage has been ganked now twice and with this combination of the Bloodseeker and the Silencer, and it looks like now they want to go for this bottom tower. Actually, while I'm speaking, there's been a dive on the top tower. Looks like Thumper's going to get the first kill. No, OD dies first. Now Thumper's going to get the second. Bloodseeker ulti does come out to the Vengeful Spirit, but he's just going to sit happily in home in the base after TPing home, and he's going to be just fine. I'm pretty sure that smoke earlier was probably going to try and gank the mid lane, trying to get the kill onto the Ember Spirit, but it didn't work out too well for them. Beefnardo now throwing out a Q in the mid lane. Actually, this could be the death of Beefnardo if CM does get her a W off. I think Silencer does have enough right click, and Thumper was rotating around from the top lane into the mid lane. Be interesting to see what first item Sage will be going. He has got an elf skin, so it might be a Yasha. Wow, actually, that beautiful silence coming out from Death Grip. Could this be the end of Chipper? I don't think so. It might be, and it's beautiful, beautiful Bloodseeker AoE coming out there. And on the meanwhile, looks like there's going to be a kill in the mid lane as well. CM and Leshrac dropping to both the Night Stalker. I think Night Stalker getting a double kill from that. So this Night Stalker pick actually doing a lot of work. He did get quite a bit of levels on the off lane, and the second night came at about 8 minutes. He did rotate around trying to get a couple kills, and he did do it fairly well. Almost killing the Bloodseeker there on the bot lane, I remember. But not quite doing as perfectly as he could. It looks like Anti-Mage and Ember Spirit both at about the same place with getting their core Battle Furies. Probably Ember is going to be Ember's first, Anti-Mage's first and only. We could see Washi pick up maybe 2 Daedalus, maybe 2 Battle Furies, depending on what he wants more, whether the crit or the AoE cleave damage coming out from Sleight of Fist. Looks like Odie going to use the ultimate on the top lane, and this is going to be Kid's death on the top there. 4 staff into a Astral Imprisonment, dropping the hammer, and then getting a couple right clicks off with his orb, Arcane Orb. It's like Beefnardo going to drop again to the mid lane. This Bloodseeker combo doing absolute wonders. Last word plus ultimate. No, there's silence, there's slow, there's no movement coming out. I think it's a perfect combination. I think the only way to get out there is a TP, and the CM does beautiful work about cancelling that, so long as she's in range against a Frostbite at the right time. So fairly even as we approach the 15-minute mark. Looks like Thumper going to be using that 4 points in Edict to try and pressure that mid tower, but again, no damage coming out onto that tower just yet. Maybe like literally 1 damage coming out from the tower. So a lot of ganking coming out soon now. OD moving up the cliff, going to look for the Disruptors, going to go to trap someone. Looks like they will be the Venge. Look, the Bloodseeker ulti, Bloodright is going to be a little bit too late. This looks like a brilliant ulti from the Disruptor, catching 3 people aside. Is huge damage coming out to the CM. CM is immediately dropped. Silence now coming out to the Silencer. Beefnardo looking for death. He's looking for that kill. He's got Void now, and he's going to secure it. 2 kills coming out to the way of SPS now. Venge does take a fall, and Disruptor is very, very low, but he's going to be running back. I think that's the only kill. Looks like Thumper going to be trying to get Beefnardo, but there is no stun and no follow-up. Mid tower has dropped as well for the side of SPS. So I think a beautiful play from this Disruptor. Kid Dad is a beautiful Disruptor player. He's very, very good at it. He did drop a beautiful 3-man Static Storm, catching the OD, catching the CM. Walshy coming in with a Fire Remnant, taking out a huge chunk of HP from the CM, and leading towards 2 kills. So good turnaround there for SPS, securing the tower and a couple kills for them. It should be the finished Walshy's broadsword. He is going to be finishing in 200 gold. Looks like Anti-Mage just about the same level. Wow, so there's going to be 2 Battle Furies on the field for the side of SPS. So you should see the gold skyrocket for their team in a little moment. Looks like everyone around the Dire side, Celestial Beings going to be running around into their jungle, getting smoked up. It looks like they did leave Thumper a little bit behind, but he's going to be catching up very, very soon. Looks like they're going to go round. It looks like the tower is already half HP. Beefnardo tanking the tower damage a little bit. Here comes the OD. He's going to disrupt somebody. Looks like huge Silencer ulti, but Bloodseeker taking a lot of damage. Here's the CL ulti. Again with the Disruptor ulti, catching 2. Looks like Night Stalker and Vengeful Spirit are going to draw amazing Anti-Mage ulti, but doesn't kill anyone yet. 3 people are low. 2 people are low on the side of CP, but no one has died. And it's going to be 4 deaths on the side of SPS. Will this be the third? Looks like Odie's going to be the first casualty. The stun does come out, but it looks like Walshy's going to try and clean up here. He has got Shackles in 1 second. He does catch Thumper. Thumper's going to fall. And going to be the Bloodseeker. Beautiful, beautiful return from Walshy. And going to be 3 kills cleaned up by SPS. Wow. What a turnaround. I think that was an amazing CM ulti. And the anti-mage ulti does huge damage, but there was no follow-up. I think if Walshy was there just a couple seconds earlier, he could have jumped in and could have secured the last hit with the side of fist onto that CM. He does clean up the Bloodseeker and the OD, and this is probably going to be a top tower taken for the side of SPS. So, huge turnaround back and forth there. I couldn't check the fight recap. I was too excited. I'm sorry about that. The coffee's running through me now. I'm getting piped. I'm getting pumped and hyped. I did not mean to say humped at the moment. But yeah, here we go in. About 18 kills already in an 18-minute game. Still maintaining that very, very high consistency in ganking and kills. Looks like the Battle Fury already finished and already going into the Chrysalis. So going to be very fast Daedalus coming out from Walshy now. 17 minutes in. Got his Bottle and Battle Fury. His farm is only going to go higher from here. Anti-Mage Battle, however, is going to be something moving to his jungle. Very, very cheap Battle Fury. Rushed it purely. He doesn't even have boots. He's probably going to be looking for so a little bit of a lifesteal. Maybe going to that Vlad's so he can jungle a little bit more securely. Beef Nutter going to help him out a little bit there of that Urn of Shadows. It looks like he's going to go for a Medallion. Probably wanting to get a BKB after the Medallion. I think the Medallion's probably for the Roche and probably just for a little bit of right-click extra damage. We are halfway in through the day cycle, so Good Night is going to be in another 2 minutes. Looks like ZYY gonna secure this DD rune. I was gonna take it for himself. He's gonna go for that BKB after the boots, just what I predicted. Meanwhile, we have 4 heroes on the side of the Radiant on SPS, gonna be pushing and pressuring that bottom tower. Looks like Kid Dad doing his thing, hovering under the spot here. He's gonna ward to see any TPs. You don't see the Silencer TP. It looks like 4 TPs actually coming out from the bot lane. Bloodseeker going to be thrown out, and it looks like they're going to send back the Silencer, pop the Dragon Knight, pop the Night Stalker ulti, and they're going to go on the Sage. Sage is about to pop, but he does get saved by ZYY. Here comes the CM ulti. Beef Blood is going to be dropped immediately. So does the Venge. Bloodseeker does eventually fall, but it is going to be a 2-for-1 so far. Looks like Walsh is going to clean up another kill now. 2 for 2. Here comes a Disruptor Glimpse. Looks like he's going to send back the CM. CM actually goes in the wrong direction. But he does get trapped by the kinetic field. Is Walsh going to jump for this? No, he is out of mana. So in the end, the 2 for 2 with CM barely making it away with her life. Again, Kid with his key Disruptor Glimpses and ultimates. Very, very strong player on this Disruptor. Definitely one to watch out. Probably going to be a new thing. In the future games for people to actually notice this kind of pick. Probably ban out during the banning phase in his future games. Walshy, however, going to be very, very fast with his farm. Already at 1500 gold. 1k away from picking up his Demon Edge. On his way to the Chrysalis. Anti-Mage on the other hand. Already almost finished his treads. Probably going to pick up a Vlad's or maybe a Manta go straight. So yeah. Loads and loads of kills. We have about 32 kills in a 20-minute game. Gonna be very high octane, high kill potential fights going on. Walshy now getting an Invis rune. Gonna use this to the best of his ability. Gonna try and secure another kill on the supports, but it does look like the Dire are like sensitive to this. They have warded the top rune twice actually. They are looking at the Ancients as well. That ward is just about to expire. Looks like Bloodseeker gonna go initiate onto Kid Dad though. Disruptor ulti does come out. They have to juke it. Looks like Sage is going to tank a stun to the face. Thumper coming in. Thumper's going to fall immediately though. Looks like 1 kill coming. CM ulti going to come off again. Beef Nutter taking huge damage. A lot of people are low on the side of Celebs. We've got 3 going to fall already. Ember Spirit has died. Vengeful Spirit has died. Looks like this is going to be end of Kid as well. 4 kills going the way of Celebs now. Only the cost of Thumper though. So I think the beautiful turn of the ultimates. I think the OD did not have his ultimate during that fight at all, but CM did throw out his ultimate. The Disruptor ulti did not catch him. Bloodseeker also threw out his ultimate there, I believe, as well. And Silence ulti not used, so Great teamwork coming out from the side of Celebs. Taking out all the targets in quick succession. And focusing on the right targets at the right time. So Ember Spirit did not get much there. Got the kill onto the Leshrac, I believe. So 4-for-1 in that fight. That will kind of bring the momentum kind of back to a standstill. Fairly even matchup at the moment. Exactly like our game 1 we had last week, where we had against these two teams. Well, we do see Thumper being a little bit caught out a little bit more of these fights. He has died 8 times already in a 20-minute game. But ZYY doing a great effort. And his Bloodseeker combo with the Silencer doing amazing work. Especially killing the Anti-Mage very early on. So it looks like Anti-Mage still going to farm in the jungle. He's got 1400 gold. Hasn't picked anything up yet. We'll have to wait and see what is going to come out. Beefnaughter doing his support thing. Doing the offlane thing. Helping Chipper gain some little life in the jungle. So you can continue to farm without having to go back to her base. Hey, there we go. It's Hard Support. Shout out to Hard Support. Brilliant caster. If you guys want to check out Hard Support's channel, please go over to him. It's twitch.tv/hardsupport. One word, no underscores or capital letters. And give him a follow and tell him I sent you there. I would greatly appreciate that. He's a great caster. He's got a great voice. He's got an amazing microphone, and he's a pretty decent looking guy. And as I'm talking about my fellow caster, there's going to be a disruption. A glimpse coming out from the Disruptor, trying to catch the OD. Silencer ulti is going to be used though, and the Astral Imprisonment, and that'll be the end of the aggression for that bottom fight here. So no one looking to get the Roshan at the moment. I don't think there's a single Vlad's in the game yet. Anti-Mage though, soaring ahead with the last hits, 150 already. But he has died already 5 times. He has got his Yasha now, so he's going to go straight to the Manta, not going to be worried about this Vlad's lifesteal at the moment. Wants to save that slot for something probably more useful. Kid now finally finished his 4 staff. That's going to be quite useful to helping his supports get out of the way. It's like Thumper probably going to get healed now. It's going to be a silence. There's a lot of damage coming out. And that's going to be the death of their mid. Beefnaughter again securing that right click. Loads of damage coming out from the single target Void and the single target stun from the Venge and the Night Sucker respectively. I think I did say that in the opposite order, but no, I hope nobody noticed. Silencer doesn't look like he's going for anything. Oh, looks like the combo is out again. Chipper's going to have another fall. There's a 6th death again for him. Poor guy. This ultimate from the Bloodseeker and the Silence is really painful. Once he blinks, he's going to take a huge chunk of damage from Last Word, and he's going to take a huge chunk of damage from the Rupture, so he can't actually run away. I think this is a really cute little strat that Celebs have found. Celestials have found. To counter an anti-mage pick. He has died 6 times. He's got a lot of farm, but a lot of it has gone away to falling down to this combo. And of course, with the CM hanging around, she's going to cancel any TPs that anti-mage is going to try and throw out. So that's pretty good combination. There's 3 heroes that counter the anti-mage so perfectly. Looks like Sange and Yasha are going to be the first pick for Sage. Probably going to be a Blade Mail coming out next, or maybe even a BKB to counter the magic damage from SPS. So a little bit of a break here. Minute or two of no combat going around on the map. Everyone in their respective sides of the map, just farming up, getting some vision. Anti-Mage clearing his jungle as only he knows how. Looks like Walshy is almost finished building his data list, so only about 200 gold away. Oops, excuse me about the camera. Looks like there's going to be a smoke coming out from the Dire side. They're going to catch out the Ember Spirit. The Silence does not land on him though, but this Bloodseeker thing will actually land on it. Again, a beautiful Disruptor ulti coming on everyone again. 3 people taking huge damage. Shiva's going to win the fall. Only dropping a huge ultimate though, taking a lot of damage. Anti-Mage throwing the ulti, but it's not dealing a lot. Silencer will be the second one to fall. Leshrac going to get away with his life. The 4 is going to fall by the side of SPS. It looks like Bloodseeker will fall to the Venge. Venge getting a lot of HP for that. Looks like OD gonna try and do his best to get the right click here. It looks like it is gonna be a 5-man team wipe for this side of